to shoot me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. When you walk in the room, it's still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels that switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush, and now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You call to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG Mobile Minor number 12, Day 3. I'm Shades there, and I'll be a caster for this game. We have the flight already making its way out of military base. I see a lot of players heading north towards the Yasnaya Poliana area. I see some shots fired early as well. Decent amount of squads heading in towards Cool. Pretty lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squads, I think, almost. And of course, we have our fan favorites as well. They're sitting up in squad number 17 slot, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, they are. It's Team Tamalaz. They didn't make it to the finals the last time around, but they did not have the best of runs. Ooh, Raven Striker! Is I think find one early on. The shotgun. Gabriel goes down as well. A third. Rachel's getting shot up in the back. This is just one to the foot. But I think he's made his way into the building. They're going to let him go by. They probably want to run this guy over though. There you go. Striker cleans up. to get their first kill on the board, but there's an entire swarm of people that have set up on the left-hand side, and they're going to drive by and move on, probably take the bridge all the way towards Georgiopol, but they're not going to be the first ones there. Manti's leading the charge, but there's Remy behind, and Remy might just think about plan B right now. There's an entire squad that is Noob, squad number 9, yeah, Noob Gamers in. And I think maybe heading towards Giorgio. They're going North George. That's okay. North George is completely empty right now. Manti's made his way towards South George. I see a couple of squads at Primorsk as well. MNX seems like he's found himself a Car 98, but he's gonna have to make do with just the hollow sight. Ooh, look at this. There's Kingslayer, who's right on the opposite side, and taking that TPP across. Darsh is pretty much doing the same, keeping eyes on Ares as well as Assassin. Two players were very close. Kingslayer above. Needs to be careful that he doesn't overpeak this as Assassin makes his way inside. There's a fair bit of opening alphas here as well. It's going to be the nade wars. There you go. First nade prepped here by Assassin. Let's see if he can get it all the way to the other side. Nades out and alpha is down. Nicely done indeed. First nade picks him off. And a couple of players are not even in position. Assassin moving in. So is one shot here. Moves up to the compound, but they're going above Assassin. For this firefight is 1 HP. He's gonna jump down. There you go. He's gonna find the bullet as he drops down. Assassin's already dropped the second and now up ahead. One shot. Kingslayer is getting flushed. No, he's gonna have to touch it right now. Does he get the rest? They will. They will get him at the last second and keep themselves 3 strong. Smoke's being dropped as well. A wonderful play indeed by a squad team Insurgents. And now they have themselves the entirety of Primos to work with. There is 2 more players from Brand, but they're pretty much towards the southern side of Primos right now. I see 2 squads up at military base as well. Squads 18, that is Team 0, as well as Glitchers. Glitchers, I do remember that name from one of the previous minors. When semifinals is happening tomorrow. We have 2 qualifier games today, one now that is live and the second one coming up immediately after this, and then we will have the 4 semi-final maps played out tomorrow between 5 and 9. Looks like Hope and Light in a standoff versus Lemon Tricks and Fizz. There's a decent amount of cover and distance between the 2 of them, so I think they're gonna continue looting up. They are running up though towards the C building here, and Zero Light currently holds the first floor. Fizz is coming in towards this direction, and the fight's gonna start soon. They're checking the corners up. Light, not sure if his position was given away. I believe it might have been there, but now definitely the sound cues coming off as well. But I don't think this is something they want to chase into. 2 players are in position, and Light needs to make his mind up real soon. Fizz is in position, so as watch this, and He's about to get a rain of bullets coming his way. Door gets blown up. And the door opens. He's gone into the corner. Light wasn't a lot of spray there, but initially forced into the reload. He's running back on this. Oh, he's smelting. Oh no. Oh no. Too many people. Way too many number of people there. We'll get cleaned up, but yep. If he had probably taken that early fight, he would have got a kill, but Hope now. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna thirst one of your teammates here. There comes the push. Hope's trying to desperately get out of here. He got the thirst and he says, you're gonna lose one of your teammates as well. He's got backup coming through in Pain. Pain's looking to move up. Ooh, shots. Preemptively fired. Hope goes down. Bazinga finds him with the shotgun, and there's another player close by, and he gets the knock. Can he flush this out? He's gonna reload. He's gonna expect players to come back from behind. There you go. Watch. Does get tagged down a wee bit on his way inside. Repeats back. Oh, and he gets the kill. That's the squad wipe. Nicely done. Pain finds himself 2 kills there, and the red zone to Hope. GG indeed. Wonderfully executed, and with that, I think that should pretty much be the end of the action, at least in the early phase. Never mind, scratch that. I see 2 teams at Zarki. Squads 24, that's a team N Smiley something. And of course, team 6, that's Team Combat. I think this is a fight we're gonna get to see before one of these squads make their way out of Zarki. Solid Kenny. And of course, Chahit Jat. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. Chahit Jat. Staying in some TPP as Kenny makes his way across the street. He's gonna pick up that UAZ open top. Little exposed, but I think he's not going to go too far away. He's going to join up with the rest of his teammates, and that's going to be a decent cue that there might be more people. In fact, they're going to look to head out of Zarki entirely. Oh, there are only 2 players strong in the server, so yep. Understandable why they don't really want to take this fight here. I see some Team Punk fans in chat as well. I'll head on over in just a bit and see what they're up to. Squad 19, that's Raven. Sitting up at North George. There's another squad in this vicinity as well. Hold that thought. Squad 20, where are they? They're right now at Novo. They're all the way across the map, alright. Not in any sort of immediate danger. One of the players from squad 13 is getting shot at as they drive by squad number 7. I think Unreal might have taken maybe a bullet to the foot, but largely squad 13 should be able to safely maneuver their way across. Let's look at where the circle currently is. It's towards the western edge. We have the first drop coming in as well. Squad 19. I see some shots being fired here. They need this fight up against 16. That's just about made their way inside, but they need to be careful. They're only 2 strong in the server, and one of them is just hurt bad. Kenny. He's working with a ridge. Hemlock's a little healthy though, but Kenny's gone for the full flank across, and oh, he's gonna get shot down from behind. Lenu turns up, and his teammate's alone in the corner. He's cleaned up as well, and that is it. Solid make their exit here. Squad number 16. Raymond. Hope they don't get too comfortable here as well, since there is another squad noob that is also in North George. Ooh, double. Oh, there's a flare coming in as well. What's on the flare? Mark 14 AUG, extended quick draw, military vest 3, 762, 556, ghillie suit. And Raven, ooh, let's move back over. Raven Karaoke, who's found himself a knock onto one of the players from squad number 9, and is quickly navigating towards the roof to get a better bird's eye view onto this, but I don't think he's going to be offered another opportunity there for another knock. Squad 20 is also making their way inside the zone. I see shots being fired at Azrael, and there's a cleanup. They're gonna clean up onto one of the squads right here. Just southwest of farm. Team Punks, it's got a decent amount of distance to make before they make it into the zone. I don't think they will be looking to take a central spot, especially since they're coming in late to the party. They're probably going to be playing edge, waiting for the next zone to reveal itself. Drop coming through, and this is gonna have a Groza 762 4x level 3s. Move on over here. Squad 24 setup going up against Atrox officials, and Chat Jut. It's gonna get shot in the back, and they're trying to thirst him down. They're gonna be successful. Oh no, their players above, and Squad 24 wasn't ready for that. He was holding the absolute wrong angle right there. Leaves himself exposed to ATX, who clean up on the first. RJ flushed out as well. No. Squad 24 in a lot of trouble. In fact, they're gonna get into that UAZ and run out. What's Zero doing? Are they going for a... Okay, they have made their way across. Edge of the bridge. They've already on the main island, so I think they're bridge camping there for a bit, just to see if there's any latecomers coming in from Military Island. But having not seen anyone here, they're just probably gonna hang around, wait for the next zone to reveal itself, just as we are. There goes central circle. It's a Gatka circle. And a lot of these squads have to maneuver across. I see a flare called as well. Actually, this is inside the zone. Hold on. This is a flare that's kind of bugged out, I guess. I couldn't really click it in time. Let's see what's inside. Hold on. I'm gonna free cam my way there. It's empty. Oh, it's already been looted. Never mind. It did come down some time ago, so expected why it's completely looted. Squad 15. All right, let's move on over to Brand. You're going up against Squad 14. Assassin's been spotted. Venom, cool as a cucumber. Still not too eager on taking this fight. Where is his teammates? But they're on top of the hill. No wonder. He's the only one who's pushed in. And Venom, there you go. He actually probably lobbed a nade inside and got the first knock. He's thinking about pushing through. Ooh, Squad 18 also comes in. So we might just have 3 parties interested in taking this fight. Assassin's healing there. Ares is there. Smoke's dropped. Venom's coming up. Assassin hidden at the edge of the smoke. And there you go. Will eventually push out. Assassin does get knocked, and now Drigger is gonna start rotating through. There's Kingslayer waiting at the broken wall, and I think this has been spotted. Nades across as well. It's a little overshot, but still gets the tag onto Kingslayer. And Kingslayer steps out, gets the knock onto AK. Nicely done. Predicts the movement there, and he's ready for the push through the doors. He's gonna readjust. Moving towards the side, he's got a decent little place, but leaves himself exposed from the left-hand side, and in comes King Ares OP. Jumping across, he expects the player to be out, but there's no one there. Leon, in fact, can get the thirst out. Venom's out as well, who's pre-firing up, and King Ares OP just barely survives. He's getting shot from a couple of angles now. Way too exposed. He's cleaned up. Assassin comes in as it thirsts one of the players out as well. And Drigger, he spots Drigger, then Drigger is clean, and that is it. Squad number 14, they hold on. Assassin goes huge. Does lose one of his teammates, but that's okay. He's going to be able to get the res onto King Ares OP. And they will continue to march ahead strong. Right, this is where the squads are currently positioned. I see Raven making that rotate across. I think they're trying to find a safe path into the zone. Squad 17, they've set up nice and pretty in the middle. Team Tamilas. They do have some company here with CBT on the far side. And I see squads 12, 9 also all the way at the back end of forming a clutter. There you go, the zone pushes in favor of the squads 17, 26. 17's got to make a short rotate, but they're going to be okay with that. But I'm scared for the squads that are north right now. Squads 9, 23, 12, 21. They've got to make their way through a lot of traffic before making it into the zone. Squad 18 is driving by hot. A lot of damage taken there from squad number 13, but ooh, pain is super low and their vehicles in fumes. I think maybe a second more, half a clip more, and that vehicle's gonna get blown up. It's barely surviving. Pain's gonna get some cover as well to get the heals in. Look at what Crime's up to. There's a vehicle that's just pulled up. Squad number 19 straight up ahead. All 4 players from Raven and squad 7 L4W. Nice knock. They find the first. Actually, there's just a little bit of damage there. I see more action happening with squad number 12 on the far side. Let's try and get into the action there. As one knock already through. Second player is trying to get the fight in. Second knock comes out onto one PSB. They have another player pushing through 2 players, one next to the other, and they get the clean. Nicely done there. And it's going to be squad 13 continuing to march on Nova. Get themselves a big fight win and move over to squad number 7. I see Crime already having knocked down Raven. Eventually do spot him out. And there's a drop coming in the middle of all of this. What's inside? It's a Mark 14 with cheek pad. That's a decent combo. If you ask me, the one attachment that you absolutely must have on a Mark 14 is a cheek pad. Squad 7 is going to lose, I think, a couple of players there. You see Vanch that is knocked. Squad 18, one of their players is knocked as well, but Squad 7, decent amount of cover. Should be able to get the res out. Actually, about 4 squads in this vicinity. Not sure where Zero got tagged from. Pain's dropping very low. Need to touch him soon, but nope. Hope. Couldn't really get close in time. And the smoke's deployed. I think this is gonna mean next to nothing. These guys have to rotate. So does squad number 13, but at least 13's 3 strong. They're not gonna have to wait too long. I think Hope's gonna have to 100% wait till these players make their way out. One of the players from Ravens knocked. Oh, Striker's down as well. And that long nade across, they're making the chase. Squad number 17, they're losing numbers. They've lost 2, soon to be the 3rd as well. It's up to Manti and Spray to get the job done. Spray is joining up with Manti real soon, but there's squad 19 ahead. Can they punish? I think he's got an angle onto AK here. Hex. He's got the Mark 14. Nova is taking a fight south as well, and they get themselves a squad white. CVT. I've taken some damage, but I think they're gonna be able to heal quickly back up. Raven, meanwhile, a couple of kills. Yeah, they're inside a shack. They're sitting inside a shack. I think one of the squads just drove right into them. VSG gonna have one of their players knocked. Mad Max trying to reach out to him to keep the res out. Leon drops a long smoke from all the way on the other side. Meanwhile, move over to ATX trying to crawl in. There is 9 squads in this super tight circle, and Revenge, Raven Angel gonna find himself a knock. There's a lot of fights at the edge. I think I'm gonna move over to squad number 21. Wanch steps up only to almost do. A decision to go prone just about saves him for now. Squad 21 going for strong at Sins, and the weeks are blown up there. Eventually they will find Wanch and Mad Max. Didn't Nate just come flying next to him? I don't believe it did. Pablo's knocked. CBT trying to force the issue here. Sins, they've lost 2 players as well. Both of them crawling towards King. King's gonna have to get the res in, hoping that this cover is good enough. Squad 18, who are these guys firing at? They've got an angle onto Raven. There's good smoke cover though, preventing them from getting shot down here by Hope. There you go. Smokes comes in, and Hope is gonna start cutting the distance down. Sins end up losing again another player. This time though, there's no coming back. There's no chance of a res. Zones pushing in as well. Squad number 7's up ahead. Leon, he's going for the pre-fire shot, but the blue is kicking in. He's running as well. So is King knows he needs to make his way in. He goes pro, but he's taking some damage. There you go. One more tick. He's trying to survive. Not good enough. I think you probably had to run and shoot there. Leon survives though. Holds on by the skin of his teeth. And he's made his way inside. We're down to the top 5. Unfortunately, I think we did have Team Tamalas also getting knocked out, but Raven's still going strong. I believe they're still 4 strong. Yes, they are. Charge across. Oh, there you go. The first knock comes in from Angel. And now Lemu is going to push in through the smoke. Actually look for players aggressively. He spotted both the players. Yeah, the first one's gonna get instant knocked down. And he sees Punk KK as well. They have no idea that he was pushed up. Lemu finds himself 2. And with that, we're down to the top 4 now. CBT Crucio is also knocked down. I think I'm hearing audio. So I'm gonna kill the game audio, since I think the voice bug is back. But Karaoke gets taken down by Om, but there's the trade back out from Lemu. And Leon, hold on, Leon is just gonna drive into a wall of smokes. Angel's watching the angle there. Mad Max, I don't think he can spot him from below. There's decent ridge cover as well. More smokes deployed just to be safe. Ten players alive. CBT is gonna end up losing another to Lemu. Yeah, this angle just doesn't work. They're 3 strong. A Gilly as well. He runs out and he's just gonna get shot. They've got this angle in lockdown. You can't do anything about this. Phantoms here as well. But Raven's just too strong at the moment. 4v1v2. This was pretty much Raven's game to win right here. Needs all lobbed across. Phantom praying to the gods right now. They need a lot of luck if they are to win this. and Phantom does eventually get cleaned up, so it's down to the top. It's a 4v2. There's the nade. Leon spotted, and Mad Max all alone, 1v4. They know exactly where he is. How many can he find? He's gonna peek across. He's spotted. They're shooting him from the right as well. They're everywhere. They're all around him. And Raven take the chicken dinner, and in convincing fashion as well. 17 kills. Second position to Leon and team with 5 kills. 3 kills onto CBT. SC4 kills on team ATX. I think that's just about enough to take them through. Unfortunate therefore team Tamalas, they're going to end up with just the 1 kill in 7th position. Not enough to qualify through. I see 8 kills on squad attempt Nova. And see if that is enough to take them to the top 4 position. Only time will tell. But big shout out to all the sponsors. Title sponsor Alien, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors Next Day Multimedia, Kaspersky, GPro partner Galax, and his ring partner Monster Energy. We'll take a quick break. We will be back shortly with the last group. That is Group H for minor number 12. I'll see you folks then.
When you walk in the room, you're still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels the switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush, and now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.
sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain, 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. It's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going. Life is going
Yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look,
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Good. It's all good. Life is going like it should.
Life is going like it
It's
should.
all good.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the final Group H of this qualifier, minor number 12 for ILG Cup. I'm Shades here and I'll be your caster for this game. We have the flight path. It's a pretty south-oriented flight path, starting from Military Island, heading out of Lepavka. And I see a lot of squads heading towards the northern side. No one really is making their way towards military base. Are you kidding me? I think we're not going to see a single team in the entire mill base. Interesting. Looking at the flight path here, I thought, damn, there'd be at least one of the squads here, but nope. Right. Heading on over. I think squad 19 has just about landed in. I see some shots being fired at squad number 11 with the, I think his shotgun pistol is all Faith has. And look at the zone. The zone's going to move all the way towards the eastern side. Considering where the teams have currently dropped, I think it's a big plus for some of these squads. They're trying to run Warhawk over there, running into each other. He's alone right now. And oh, there's a knock. There's the knock. He just barely gets it in. And that should be pretty much it. He's going to get run over. Squad number 22. Pick up one kill. Our leader was sleeping, so he didn't get the ID pass. GG. Well, that is a rip situation indeed. Big RIP. Well, moving on. Squad 22. Good, they didn't decide to park here. They did have one of the players from squad 7 in play. They should have spotted him there. He's got he's got a weapon on him. I think there's a deagle. Yeah, he has a deagle on him. "17 squads in the server. Pretty tight circle. Considering there's a lot of water in play, so I expect the teams to be huddled around pretty tight, at least for now. I see no action happening thus far. Move over and see what's happening at school. We have TR. They've rotated towards the apartments for now, and I think they will hold that position for some time. Squad number 19 and 18 duking it out. The first knock comes through onto 0 YT. I see Hitman probably also has gotten knocked down. I'm not sure what went wrong here for squad 18, but they're down to Harry as well as Blast. Blast has a 2x. He starts shooting away with that scar, but I think all that has done is given away his current position now. Squad 19 though, I don't think will chase this. The rest of them are a little bit off. in the distance, and chasing this would be pretty suicidal, even if they have the numbers advantage. Move on over to Yasnaya, where we have Team 24, the IGC, as well as Wild Company. Two squads that's right next up to each other. They've already lost one of the players in Warhawk, so they're pretty sure they're aware of Squad 22 being here. Horizon Bazi. Oh, it's squad number 18 that's eventually taken out there by squad number 9. It's just south of Pochinki. And I see a drop coming down as well. This is dropping right next to squad number 5. Wow. It's a Mark 14 with a Groza. This is of course a flare. Called in, there's an E-Tex, adrenaline syringe. And I don't think we're gonna see a contest, at least for this for now. Teams doing A-OK. I see some shots fired by Ion as well, who's sitting up at Severny, but the one that's the farthest is CE Maniacs. They're all the way up at North George. A fair bit of distance to cover before they do join in. See a VSS on Bad Boy. The CS taking some TPP from atop the building. We are only 10 subs away from hitting 6,000 subscribers. So all the viewers tuning in, if you haven't subbed already, please go ahead and hit that sub button. Ten subs only to make it to 6,000. GS Faith. Alright. This GS fighting off in the center of the map, and squad number 6, there's the wipe just as we get back into the scene. I see Sasuke getting a couple of kills and cleaning up. It's squad 6, not sure how they ended up moving here. Maybe it was the vehicle getting blown up that they eventually had to jump out. But there's a lot of loot to be had here for squad number 19. Squad number 22 looking to fall behind. They're falling into WoW though, who's just recently rotated into this area after looting up that flare drop. This yes is God, who's all the way behind at that broken wall. They're gonna move in one by one as Killer provides cover from balcony. Pia finds the first knock with that M4. CS gets knocked and well, at least warning shots fired. Serum should be able to safely navigate and come in for the res. And there's nothing much Pia can do about this either, except maybe drop a couple of nades. And ooh, Fear coming across. Also has gone down, and that's gonna be signs to push in. The serial killer inside. TPP has been spotted. And they're gonna go charging through. Pia to taps, gets the knock there with the Mark 14. And that is pretty much it. Squad number 5 take this fight win and will continue to march on to the next zone. Squad 13 shots fired as squad number 9 goes for a drive-by. I think they've got the knock onto Codex from Horizon. Squad 23 keeping tabs on squad number 12, making their way on top of the hill. And 23, if they continue in this direction, the squad 19, one of their players, Sasuke, is spread away from the rest of his team. And Horizon Codex does eventually get flushed. Shots from multiple directions. There's a couple of squads actually. Squad 14 is giving chase as well, taking shots, and Ion, this guy's gonna get off and then he's gonna drive straight in. Acid's gonna do a lot of damage. He's gonna blow the vehicle and he's gonna end up getting knocked down as well. In transition there, but Acid OP goes for a huge play, but they're getting thirsted one by one. Mutant OPs here as well. Both players down. TR is out in the car. In fact, that's a couple of squads out in that one single fight right there. Oy. They all just drive into each other. Absolute madness indeed. Squad 19 has their eyes on No Name. Squad 24 IGC. Horizon Bazi. And this time for knock and the subsequent flush onto Goku. I think that's pretty much it. There's no one else in that vicinity. Let's see what's the flare coming down. M249 and a Mark 14 towards i9 Gaming. GS. After staying in that building for a long time, eventually they're going to make their way out. I think they're going to look to cut the distance and take this fight head on versus squad number 24. I see Mutant OP is knocked. They're trying to find him. Yeah, there you go. They get him. First knock comes across and they're going to keep pushing in. Dukai, point blank range, knows exactly where Bad Boy is playing from. He's trying to get an angle in on the edge of the smoke. Doesn't see anyone. There you go. Agori gets spotted. Nate comes through. Agori's done. There you go. Agori's cleaned. Squad 24 are done. Circle moves towards the western part of the last circle, so there's barely few teams inside. Some of these squads having to still rotate, and there's a lot of space that they can have. 12 squads remaining in the server. Let's move on over to squad 23, Ion, and what they are up to. Right now there's one of the squads just playing Gatekeep. 9, Team Horizon were too strong. I do remember Horizon losing a couple of players earlier on. In second thought, I think it might just have been the one player. Alright, back towards the circle. I see a drop pretty much center of the zone right now. It's an AUG with tax stock. Level 3, adrenaline boost. No one in that vicinity yet. There's a decent amount of clutter towards the southern side near shelter. Squads 19, 20, 15, 13, 23. A good 5 squads in that general area. We might just see some action explode there. I have Raka, OP and Devil. The 2 remaining players from squad 20. Where's 19 heading? 19 I think is gonna make their way through all of this traffic and head center circle. TF is sitting in the northwestern part of the circle. 10 more subs to go, guys, for 6K. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It means the world to us if we can make it to that milestone here today, which is so close. Ten more to go. Alright, look at that zone shift towards the north, and the southern clutter is pretty messed up right now. It's messed up indeed. Squad 20. I think shots against GS as they make their way across. I think they should be pretty fine now. A dangerous rotate across, but they make it safe and sound. Look at some of these other squads though. There are a lot of them southern, and some of these guys are definitely going to be gatekeeping. There you go. 13 Void steps out straight into the crosshair of Lazy OP. WoW's getting into some fights center circle by the looks of things. Let's try and catch some of this action. WoW squad number 5. Where are these guys at? Squad 21 is also taking in some fire. As wait, is that the end? Hold on. Let me try and take you outside the building. Squad number 11 still too strong. WoW did lose, I think, a couple of players getting knocked. I7 is just outside. Viper's down. Unexpected's down. So the rest of squad 7, there he is. Champ finally makes his way inside. But I think WoW is going to be back to 4th strong by the time 7. Oh, there he goes. Scarlet steps out, gets the first flush. Viper's in a lot of trouble. He's safe for now, but oh, the nail, so good. An amazing nade there by Scarlet. Cleans house in squad number 5. Nicely done. 7 kills in the bag. Looking strong. Moving into the next part. Next phase rather. Of this game. Squad 11. Set up. Opposite squad 21. And the knock comes in from CE. Finds himself an angle onto the first. They're only 2 strong, so even hard committing to this fight is gonna be pretty risky. But I think it's now or never. You gotta go. You gotta go, and you gotta go now. Rez is out. Needs out. There's a player who's just dropped behind him. He's gonna go for the hip fire. 1 HP. Just barely manages to get it, but he's gonna get thirsted back across. There's Rohan. Can he get the knock? He will. Roshan's down as well, and Rohan survives for squad 11. Last man alive, but he manages to hold on by the skin of his teeth. Squad 9. Horizon's getting pushed as well here by squad number 5. First player across. 0 finds the first knock. 3 more players coming out as well. It's Pia who's gonna push through. Trade's good. And that should be Horizon getting cleaned up. There you go. They get both the clean both the kills there, and GS making his way towards Sasuke, who's knocked. I think that's Bazi who's the culprit behind this. He's got the knock, but is pretty much all on his own right now. Panda OP with another knock. Where's Panda from? Let's check it out. Panda OP. There you go. Do find him. He's not yet inside the zone. He's making his way by foot. Multiple smokes being deployed, and there goes the push comes across, but Iconic was holding that angle down, and now Dukai is wide out into the open. 2v3, and Raka! What? Raka just tries to! There's a free kill over it, but their players up on the side, and Ion somehow still alive. He's gonna move back onto the open. He finds a second. He cleans out everyone. 3 kills picked up, and now he can readjust back in if he wants to go up against Devil as well. Iconic! Ooh-wee, what a play indeed. Sensei though is gonna probably end up bleeding out. There you go, Devil pushes up. Iconic takes a fair bit of damage, but he wants a big back cross, and he's got it from Devil as well. 7 kills. Ion are still in it. SOS way outside the zone. They've got a fair bit of distance to cover. Wow, pushing up as well. They've lost Catwoman, but at the drop, I think Scarlet just barely spots a foot. They're getting pressured hard. Where's Team Tamalas? Team Tamalas played the last game. And ooh, there you go, last hope is down. Nice play from Pia, and there you go. Shivaraj Hitman, they just pinned in right now. They've got nowhere to go. Barely spot a shoulder. Pia punishes, but Pia's getting shot down. 3 shots, and there you go. Pia's knocked. 2 players knocked, and it's down to Scarlet. Scarlet actually needs to go for the red zone to fireball first. The flush comes through, and there you go. Scarlet getting the res out. Players are pushing through. She barely can get the res off by the looks of things. Shivraj is down to the zone, and Hitman stops to get the heals out, and Scarlet's gonna make the move. But squad 15 behind is keeping tabs on this. Will they be given a safe pass through? I believe that's gonna be the case. And Pia might even get picked up by the looks of things. Hitman's still outside the zone. He's just gonna die to the zone there. I think Scarlet could have probably let go of the res and taken another kill. They're sitting on 12 kills right now. We're down to the top 4. 6 players alive. 2 from WoW. 2 from Red Zone. And 1 each from Squads 9. Ooh, Dragon Nebs. Do get spotted for a second there. And there you go. There comes the trade. Pierre peeks wide out and is going to get taken down. Meanwhile, Horizon Bazi finds a kill as well, and we're down to the top 3. Horizon Bazi all the way on the far side. I don't think Dragon Ebs and Atom will really push in on this situation. There you go, shots. Atom! He goes down. Nicely done indeed. Pierce back up and running. And Scarlet's gonna look to branch out and cut the distance through. And Scarlet, can she find an angle though onto this? I don't believe she can. And Atom goes down to Bazi. Bazi manages to get the clean up, and Dragon Ebs has got decent cover. Timing's gonna be everything. Zone's pushing in. He's gonna get into the vehicle, and in fact Scarlet cleans up. 2v1. pushing up towards Horizon Bazi. Scarlet's already got kind of an idea of where this is coming from, and yeah, there you go. He spots him up, and there's shots being fired. Scarlet knows what's what. She sees the person there at the side. Pre-fires through, and there you go. Wow. Take the chicken dinner at the end. Nicely done indeed. With 14 kills. 6 kills on Team Horizon in second position. 3 kills onto Panda OP, Lazy OP, Atom and Dragon Ebs, and of course 7 kills on Ion. The 4 teams, the final 4 teams that make their way through to the semi-finals tomorrow. Big shout out to all the sponsors. Channel sponsor Alienware, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors Dexter, Martiviti and Kaspersky. TP partner Galax. Engineering partner Monster Energy. Shout out to all the viewers who are tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like, share and subscribe button. We're only 10 subs away from making it to 6,000 subs. It's gonna be a good landmark, so please don't forget to sub if you haven't already. As the Shades, they are signing off. I will see you folks tomorrow at 6 p.m. for the semi-finals. Until then, actually 5 p.m. 5 p.m. is when I'll see you. Till then, bye-bye.